So artificial intelligence is a big hype nowadays, but how much is hype and how much is actual reality when it comes to the development of these new technologies? We're seeing a lot of parallels to the .com bubble of the late 90s. So what are the differences and what are the similarities between the artificial intelligence hype and the .com bubble? Hi guys, I'm Stefan. I'm the founder of the data management bureau Raffles Ambassadors, as well as the AI automation agency iAutomatisering. And in this video, I wanted to address some of this history, some of the parallels, some of the differences, because there are definitely a lot of similarities in terms of what is happening now concerning the development of AI and the hype around this, and as well as the .com bubble, the hype around big tech when the internet was first started to roll out on a mass basis to the population at large, in more in general in that sense. So what are some of the similarities here? We definitely see some similarities in terms of that a lot of people had a lot of hype and a lot of attention going to these technologies, that this is something that's going to be big. It's going to take the market, take society by storm in a sense. And like, it wasn't a wrong assumption during the .com bubble that the internet was going to be big. Of course, we can tell now with hindsight that, of course, practically everyone are using the internet today. So it wasn't completely wrong, but also the hype also still led to a big tech bubble in the late 90s that kind of popped in the early 2000s. But and here we see kind of the problem in a sense, because there was a lot of hype that had some kind of reasonable foundation, but it went to the point where practically every small company, or even companies with no employees, no product, no anything, could just set up a website and get lots of funding, lots of money from investors and venture capital firms and so on. And this was kind of what provided the foundation for the .com bubble in this sense. The sky high valuations based on just speculation, euphoria, and so on, based on this new technology, when just having a website made you extraordinary in a sense. And of course, there are a lot of similarities now in terms of that you can just scream AI or artificial intelligence, and in a lot of cases you can get a lot of funding. It was probably more so the case last year in 2023. It's starting to take a more kind of realistic approach now during 2024, as far as I've seen, but still there is a lot of hype, there is a lot of euphoria and speculation concerning the developments here as well. Although we can see some differences between that, the valuation of big tech was really high during the dot-com period, and it even though now big tech valuation is standing at a 20-year high, it's still far from as high as the peak it reached in 2000. So it has some similarities there, but still it's far from the extent it reached in 2000s. And also we see some differences as well, where during the .com period there wasn't a kind of established a digital infrastructure concerning the development of these kind of internet technologies. In a sense, it wasn't as well established it was a new technology in a sense, which had a lot of potential, but in comparison to these new technology or to these artificial intelligence technologies, like artificial intelligence and machine learning, these technologies have been available for a long time. like it's been available for since like 30-40 years, but now it's kind of reached a point, especially after the Google published the paper about the transformer model, and ChatGPT made or OpenAI made the ChatGPT publicly available for free to a large extent, as well as other models now competing and everything. The barriers to entry are extremely low now because these technologies are publicly available, and are already kind of established technologies based on understanding of machine learning and artificial intelligence that has just kind of come to the next stage, in a sense, with what kind of applications we're able to make now with these generative artificial intelligence systems. So it's also bringing back attention to all other types of technologies that have been around for 30 years, kind of like automations with regular programming, as well as also some new technologies concerning no-code automations and so on. These are kind of being brought into the mix now for as kind of part of this kind of AI hype, AI development. And although these are separate technologies from what are the new thing with this generative AI model, it provides a bigger potential in terms of the additional value it can provide in combination with these new technologies. So I think that's some of the main similarities and differences between the .com era and today, with the AI, artificial intelligence hype that is today. So yeah, let me know in the comments what you think. Are we in another great bubble like we were in the .com period before the 2000s, or is this something completely new that is actually going to take the world by storm? These have at least been some of my thoughts, my consideration around this topic, so let me know what you think in the comments below, if you agree or disagree or anything. And if you want to see more videos like this, be sure to like and subscribe for more content like this. Other than that, I wish you all an amazing day forward, and I'm looking forward to seeing you in the next video.